and welcome to the Kiosk Presents. I'm Steve. Here today is Greta Gerwig, who plays Frances in the movie Frances Ha. It's a dramatic comedy, it's black and white, and it's taking the world by storm. Greta, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, what can you tell me about the movie? I saw the trailer. I'm waiting for it to come out in theaters slightly closer to us.
Yeah.
But what can you explain about the movie?
Well, the movie is about this character, Frances, who's a dancer who lives in New York, but it's about, she's 27 years old, and it's about her kind of trials and tribulations and ultimately triumph. And it's really funny and big-hearted, and it feels like it's an anthem to that moment in life.
I will say I was very impressed with the general amount of spirit she had. From what I saw in the trailer,
Yeah.
she was always excited, she was trying new things, and she wasn't necessarily fitting into any mold someone tried to force her into.
Yeah, she's a totally unique character. I mean, I wrote the script with Noah, who also directed it, but I feel like really she kind of appeared fully formed in a way. Like we were like, oh my God, what a great character. But it felt like I didn't even know where she came from. She's totally fictional, but she's also someone that I think I understand very deeply, even though I'm not her.
I can understand that. A lot of people have tried to be more free-spirited and free-willed, but it also puts them somewhat on the outside of society.
Yeah.
And it seems like she was sort of stuck in that role where people weren't taking her seriously or didn't know how to react to her.
Yeah, Frances is, she's one of a kind. I mean, my favorite part about her actually is that she's really confident in a strange way. She's kind of got swagger, which I think sometimes characters that are more typically like misfits somehow are sad or are down on themselves. And my favorite part about her is that she has a lot of buoyancy even as she's struggling against things.
Yeah. She definitely did always keep a smile on her face, even when her plans didn't actually go her way.
Right, of course, yeah. She's one of those, she's kind of like, someone described her to me as being like a tumbleweed. She just kind of keeps rolling.
Now, it was released back in September at the Telluride Film Festival.
Yeah.
Now, what's taken so long to get it out into the various theaters locally?
Well, we just played film festivals in the fall. We did Telluride, Toronto, and New York Film Festival, and then we sold the film to IFC, and then they made a plan to release it this year because it's just the way that the independent film business works, because the end of the year there's so many like Oscar films and stuff like that it's hard to get any theater space actually. So it seemed like it's a very funny movie that makes people feel good, so it felt like it should go kind of in the spring and the summer. And it also seemed like it was good counter-programming to all the superhero movies that are going on, because maybe people will get tired of seeing a story in space and want to see a movie about a woman in Manhattan.
Yep. Well, Frances is so much fun. I can't wait. She's definitely going to be playing in a theater near us, not directly in town.
Yes.
But I know come June 14th, she'll be playing in Syracuse, which is just a hop and a skip away.
Yes.
And hopefully she'll be getting even closer so even more of the people throughout Buffalo can see her.
I really hope so. I think that would be great.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Kiosk Presents.
Thank
and I
you.
can't wait to see it.
Thank you so much.